So we are at framing. Now look at the screen carefully. This is the important concept of a data link layer or an important function of a data link layer. What do you mean by framing? We have a data which we receive from the network layer, correct? Now that data has to be divided into some format, right? Some formats or some data units. Those data units are called as a frames. Now this is the task of the data link layer to divide a received data into number of frames. Correct. Now data link layer takes the packets from the network layer, encapsulate them into the frames. If the frame size becomes too large, then the packet may divide it into small size of frames again, or the smaller size frames make the flow control and error control more efficient, right? I hope you understood this. What happens is a data link layer is going to get a data from the network layer. That data will be in form of a packets, right? Now this packets has to be encapsulated in the frames, right? What does a frame has? Frame has a header and frame has a trailer also, correct? Frame has a header and a trailer, correct? What how to decide like what will be the size of the frames? Now as the small frame we have, it is going to give us a more efficient flow control and error control, right? But again, we have to constrain somewhere the size of the frame also. We cannot start transferring very small size of a frames. It is going to make a network very congested, and moreover with the frames we are going to attach a header and trailer, right? So like this, there will be a duplication and redundancy of the header and trailers many of the times, right? So we have to decide about the frame size also. At the receiver's end, what does happen at the receiver's end? A receiver is going to get a frame, it sends each frame bit by bit on the hardware. At the receiver's end, the data link layer picks up the signal from the hardware and assembles them into again frames. Understood? So the task of the data link layer is a framing, right? Now you look at here. What happens at the sending machine? We have a packet in an image. You can look over here in the image, right? At a sending machine, we have a packet. So that packet is called as a payload field. Please remember this very well. Whatever the data of the packet is called as a payload field. Now that payload field is appended with the header and at the end, right, and it's affixed with the trailer. This is our frame. Now this particular frame is transmitted over a transmission media and then it will be received at the receiver end. Now receiver is going to receive in the form of a bits, right, because physical layer gives the data in the form of a bit to a data link layer, right? So data link layer receives in the form of a bit. Again, what does the receiver data link layer do? It again forms the frame out of those bits, right? So again, there will be a payload field and header and a trailer. At the start, there will be header. At the end, there will be a trailer. Understood this concept? Look at the parts of the frames, right? So frame has a header, frame has a payload field, frame has a trailer and the flag also. So the header contains source and destination address. Payload contains the actual message to be delivered. जो आपका mail का content है, hi, hello, good morning. This is regarding the submission of the data. So this particular content will be a payload field. And the trailer is for the error detection and error correction bits, right? So trailer is going to contain the error detection and error correction bits. Now what does the flags do? The flags marks the beginning and the end of the frame. Correct? So at a total, the frame, the format of the frame. Now remember, the frame only resides with the data link layer. So this particular format is for the frame which belongs to the data link layer. So what is the format? You can see here, we have a flag which decides the start and the end of a frame. We have a header, source and destination address, payload field, which is the actual data, and a trailer. A trailer is for error detection and error correction bits. Understood all of you? So these are the parts of the frames, correct? Now after this, what we have to look after is services provided to the network layer, right? See, the data link layer, what does it do? It provides a service to the network layer and as well as it provides a support to the physical layer as well. Now what does the services provide to the network layer, right? So mainly these types of the service are, look at this, unacknowledged connectionless service. Correct? Then we have acknowledged correctionless service.